Meet the MGM-140 Army Tactical Missile System, or ATACMS, a long-range, precision-guided missile you won't find in your garage. It's designed to strike enemy command posts, air defense sites, and logistics hubs from miles away, fast, hard, and with precision. ATACMS lets commanders hit high-value targets without risking pilots or getting close. When it arrives, it makes an impression, loud, fast, and devastating. ATACMS has changed the way wars are fought. So, how does ATACMS work? Let's break it down. First, a target is identified using satellites, drones, or intelligence on the ground. The exact coordinates are programmed into the missile's guidance system. Once ready, a solid-fuel rocket motor launches the missile at incredible speed. It arcs high into the sky, covering vast distances, making it hard to track or intercept. The missile's guidance system, using GPS and inertial navigation, constantly adjusts its path for pinpoint accuracy. As it nears the target, it dives steeply, making it tough for defenses to stop. The warhead varies. Some versions deliver a single, massive explosion. Others scatter bomblets over a wide area. Either way, the result is the same. The target is neutralized from a safe distance. It's a marvel of precision and automation. No pilots at risk, no need for close combat. Just a dirty job, done cleanly and efficiently. That's how ATACMS gets it done. The ATACMS story starts in the Cold War, 1980s Europe. The US and NATO needed a way to hit Soviet forces deep behind enemy lines, without risking pilots or relying on short-range artillery. The solution? A ground-launched missile with aircraft-like range. The Department of Defense held a competition, and Ling Temco Vought, later Lockheed Martin, won in 1986. Their design became the ATACMS, with the first Block Y missiles ready by the early 1990s. For the first time, Army commanders could strike over 100 miles away with precision. This changed battlefield strategy. Now, it wasn't just about fighting what you could see, but disrupting what was coming next. ATACMS was born from a need for reach and delivered exactly that. It gave the Army a new way to shape the fight before it even began. A game changer right from the start. The missile's legacy began with a simple idea: hit hard, hit far, and stay safe. And it's been doing that ever since. What sets ATACMS apart? First, its range, up to 200 miles, letting armies strike deep into enemy territory. That's like hitting a target in another city without leaving your own. Precision is another key feature. Modern models use advanced GPS to hit within meters of the target. This means fewer missiles, less collateral damage, and more effective strikes. The payload is versatile. Early versions scattered bomblets over wide areas, while newer ones deliver a single powerful blast for hardened targets. This flexibility makes ATACMS useful against everything from convoys to bunkers. Responsiveness is crucial. ATACMS can be launched within minutes of identifying a target. No waiting for airstrikes or complicated planning. It's a fast, reliable solution for time-sensitive threats. The system's design allows for quick deployment and rapid relocation. In a fast-moving battle, that speed is a huge advantage. ATACMS is all about range, precision, and speed, giving commanders the edge. That's what makes it special. How do you launch an ATACMS? It's all about smart engineering and mobility. The missile uses the same launchers as the MLRS and HIMARS systems. No need for a dedicated platform. The MLRS is a heavy tracked vehicle carrying 2 pods. Each can hold 1 ATACMS. HIMARS is lighter, truck-mounted, and can be flown anywhere quickly, but carries just 1 pod. Both systems let crews shoot and scoot, fire, then move before the enemy can respond. Launching is automated, A three-person crew receives target data, programs the fire control system, and launches from inside the armored cab. The missile blasts out, and the crew immediately relocates. This process is fast, safe, and keeps soldiers out of harm's way. The shared launcher design saves money and simplifies logistics. It's a plug-and-play solution for long-range firepower. Quick to deploy, quick to fire, quick to move. That's how you fire this beast, and that's why it's so effective. ATACMS has a real-world track record. Its combat debut was in the 1991 Gulf War, striking Iraqi air defenses, artillery, and logistics sites deep behind enemy lines. The results? Devastating. Iraqi forces couldn't defend against it, and coalition aircraft operated more safely. ATACMS proved its worth by wiping out key targets and shaping the battlefield. In 2003's Operation Iraqi Freedom, the system was used to hit command centers and disrupt Iraqi leadership, key to the shock and awe campaign. More recently, ATACMS has made headlines in Ukraine. Delivered in 2023 and 2024, these missiles let Ukrainian forces strike Russian command posts, airfields, and supply depots far from the front. The impact destroyed helicopters, disrupted logistics, and a new level of reach for Ukraine's military. Decades after its debut, ATACMS remains a feared and relevant weapon. Its record speaks for itself. Battle-proven, effective, and still making a difference. When it's needed, it delivers. That's the ATACMS legacy. Why is ATACMS still in demand decades after its debut? Simple. It offers a unique, hard-to-match capability. In modern warfare, striking deep into enemy territory is critical, crippling supplies, command centers, and air defenses before they become threats. If your enemy has ATACMS and you don't, you're forced to spread out, hide assets, and constantly worry about surprise strikes. It changes how armies operate, making logistics and planning much harder for the other side. For smaller countries, ATACMS is a powerful deterrent, forcing bigger adversaries to think twice. That's why US allies like South Korea, Poland, and Taiwan have bought in. It's a proven, reliable system, battle-tested and continuously upgraded. It works with existing launchers like HIMARS, making it easy to adopt. In a world where conflicts erupt fast, having a dependable, long-range strike weapon is essential. ATACMS delivers that edge, quickly, accurately, and at scale. It's not just a missile, it's a strategic game-changer. That's why it's still a hot commodity, and why it's likely to stay that way. ATACMS has some interesting quirks. Soldiers call it ATACMS, a fitting nickname. The original cluster bomblet version is being phased out due to treaties banning cluster munitions. Now the US uses unitary warheads for precise strikes and less collateral damage. The new precision strike missile is coming, faster, longer range, and smaller. But ATACMS set the standard. So, what's the bottom line? ATACMS is more than a missile. It's a tool that's reshaped modern warfare. It lets commanders solve problems from over 100 miles away, taking out key targets before the main fight even starts. Born in the Cold War, it's proven itself in Iraq, Ukraine, and beyond. Its range, precision, and speed make it a weapon enemies fear and allies want. By using existing launchers, it's an easy upgrade. No new vehicles or logistics needed. That smart design is a big reason for its long success. ATACMS is a symbol of precision warfare, achieving big effects with a single, well-aimed shot. It gives ground troops influence far beyond the front line. New missiles like PRSM are coming, but ATACMS's legacy is secure. It taught armies the power of long-range precision strikes. Its impact will be felt for years to come. In the end, it's a simple, effective tool for a dirty job. And that's what makes it legendary.